So we talked recently about like a lot of things changing in terms of like the film and TV industry and the formats of things swapping around a little bit. And today I want to talk a little bit more kind of to that topic, but more specifically talking about like micro subscriptions or smaller subscriptions. So obviously for me, giving away my age, I grew up in a time where you could buy one subscription and that was like your network cable, and you could have loads of channels and loads of different TV shows and everything was that way. And then films were in cinemas, and that was kind of how it all operated. You could see movies on TV channels, but they were a little bit older. Otherwise you got DVDs and stuff like that. But then they started to release other subscription services. So things like Netflix, then Amazon Prime to compete with it, then things like Disney Plus, HBO Max, obviously in America and stuff like that. And now there's dozens of different subscription services. They're all over the place, right? And so a lot of these subscription services are releasing their own kind of content. They've moved into that industry of making their own movies and TV shows, and some are fantastic. Apple TV, like the quality of their subscription services and like the actual shows and content they release are phenomenal. It's unbelievable. Severance is something I'm definitely going to talk about soon, but like, yeah, just every single thing that they release seems to be extraordinary quality, really well thought out, really well written out. But what I find interesting is we've also got these like micro kind of subscription services, or smaller ones that are like from YouTubers and smaller kind of creators. So rather than it be like a production studio, it's just kind of like a team that's made their own channel, their own videos, their own content. And so there are people like Cardor Digital who release these incredible videos breaking down the behind the scenes and special effects and computer graphics and stuff of movies. Great guys. And they have their own cardordigital.com, where they have like their subscription service, and it's fairly cheap, and it just has all their videos and all this stuff that they make. Then you've got like the Try Guys release their second Try channel. Dropouts, which was College Humor, makes their Dropouts TV. And then you've got like just, you know, little other kind of subscription services from these YouTubers, which have become kind of like a private way of following these companies and seeing the content that they're putting out. So it's great when they reach that level and they make that kind of content. But like, what do you think about it? These are the kind of subscriptions I think we should be supporting and paying for. Obviously, lots of talks of piracy and things like that have come up of late, and you know, people doing that for content that's from these bigger production studios. But you know, I think a lot of the smaller ones suffer a lot of the time, and people are not willing to pay a couple of pounds to follow those kind of platforms. But what about you? Do you follow any of these platforms? What subscriptions do you have? Do you like them? Let me know in the comments.